Hi guys, welcome to another block spotlight, and today we're going to be taking a look at the barrel. Now the barrel is the storage block from factorization, and what it will do for you, it will store one item and only one item, but it will store up to 64 lots of 64 of that item. Now I say it like that because if you actually use an item that has less than a full stack as a maximum stack size, like an ender pearl, which you can only have 16 in a stack, you can actually store more than 64 stacks in there because it goes on the number of items and not the actual number of stacks. So if we have a look, if you right click with an item, you can see there I've just given it a whole stack of barrels, and you left click and the whole stack comes out. And do the same with the chest. Now if I put the chests in there, I then can't put the barrel in, and it just tells me how many chests it's got in there. Now if I wanted to take one of those out, I hold shift and I left click and I can take a single one out. And that is basically how that works. Now there is another way to deposit more in, and I'll show you how to do that. Actually no, I'll just switch into creative quickly and show you how to do that. So I've got, as you can see there, 4 full stacks of wood. If I double right click, it'll put all of those stacks of wood, even if they're anywhere else in my inventory. So if I were to put some up here like so, double right click, it's going to put them all out of my inventory into the barrel. So that's useful if you've got a lot of something that you're trying to transfer. Very useful little shortcut there. Now the recipe for this is actually extremely cheap. It's 7 wood logs and a slab, and that's going to give you a barrel. Very easy. Now as far as automating it goes, if we turn this redstone signal off, that's going to start pulsing blocks in there, and basically you need to insert in the top and you extract from the bottom. It won't work any other way. You can't extract from the sides at all. There's also what appears to be a bit of a bug in this version. As you can see, the logs are going in there but the total's not updating. Now the best way I've found to do that is to double right click, and there you see it's updated the quantity, and it's telling me there's 199. It will tell me the correct amount if I right click, but it won't update on the front. So that's important to know. If you think it's not working, just double right click and that will update the panel. That's if you're feeding stuff in automatically. And just to demonstrate pulling out of the bottom, we can do that there, and that will then pull items out of the bottom. Now you can't put items into it in the bottom, and you can't extract out the top. It is like a one-way system. You also, if I have a pipe here, you can't, although it looks like it's connecting, you can't actually insert in the side either. It will only go in the bottom. Okay, now this is just demonstrating that this chest here this barrel is full, so 64 stacks of 64. Now there is an upgrade for this, and you apply upgrades to factorization items by holding shift and then right clicking, and as you can see it's now gone dark in the corners. Now if I wanted to add on, try and fit some more wood in there, I now can do, and it will go over the 64 stacks, and it's got exclamation marks there just to say that it's overloaded. Now like this, with this upgrade on, the barrel will now hold 1024 stacks of 64, so quite a lot of storage in one space, but again only the one item. Now the recipe for the upgrade is quite a bit more complicated. You've got a barrel in the middle, you've got blaze rods either side, dark iron in the corners, leather underneath, and an ender pearl on top. Now I showed you how to make the dark iron in a previous video. You basically use a wrath igniter on an iron block, and that's going to give you a dark iron block, which will break down into 4 dark iron. So there's the barrel, guys. Lots of possibilities with this. I'm actually really liking it, especially the fact that it displays a picture of what's on the front. And there you go, that's what happens when you break an overfull barrel in creative mode. So yeah, lots of possibilities with this, especially as far as sorting systems go, and just general storing large quantities of stuff. I always find that I've got lots and lots of large chests devoted to single items, and everyone always asks me why I've got so much of something. At least this way it's all going to be in one place, and it won't look as obvious that I've got loads of something. But thanks for watching. Please leave any comments you've got below. Hit subscribe. Follow on my Twitter, on my Twitch page as well, and I will see you next time.